Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and also Libra Rising, a weekly general tarot reading August 30th up until September 5th, 2021. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you wish to support us, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads and also live streams. So with that being said, moving to the Libra reading here, the very first card you Libra have, that will be the Queen of Wands, followed by the next one here, which is the Devil card. Ooh, so that is quite a good either offering or either it is the right person just came about, okay? One of these two. Then the third card for you is going to be Temperance. And actually that is a really good follow-up to the Devil. And the last prime card, there are going to be four more cards, but the last prime one that for you, that will be the Seven of Swords here. And yeah, it seems that the week is starting off really strong for you here with the Queen of Wands. We're going to see how this person truly is going to develop for you. But whichever the case, it seems that through that individual, you will have the opportunity or the circumstances to pretty much get what you want. That is how the Devil pretty much stands for you. And while the start may be quite explosive for you, what I mean is that you are going to be so ecstatic that's not much anything else is going to make much sense for you at all, and you will kind of like address certain aspects that are outside of what you want with a little bit of a disregard. The sense of regard is going to be brought back to you towards the end of the week, so things are going to get back on tracks, and before you know it, towards the end of the week, it seems that now you will be in a much more advantageous position in terms of either love or in terms of either relationship, a position where now your agenda is to be the fulcrum point instead of a foreign agendas. So let's scrutinize the cards, and the first one, like we saw, that is the Queen of Wands, and it is catalyzed with the Two of Cups. These two cards. So we do have active enemies, and it's most likely about career by these cards being an enemies. And now this person, they are the lonely wolf up until now, for what it seems. Now this is why I don't think it's about love, guys. Now Queen of Wands, these people, they attach themselves, I will use that term, they attach themselves only to others that's actually not exactly serve purpose, but have something to offer. Okay, and Queen of Wands, they are very astute when it comes to understanding the weaknesses and the strengths of dying individual. In that particular case, you. And so the Queen of Wands, that person who may be a man, it could be a woman as well. Regardless, they do see in you some kind of a unpolished, unshaped diamond right now for whatever purpose. Okay, and it is just. They do step into your environment, and together you are going to be up to something. Now Queen of Wands, they don't take disappointment very well, and they do not like to be on the second gear. So this one is going to be a little bit more overwhelming, or rather like this person is going to be a little bit more overwhelming, or I will say it that way, they will try to take the lead, and if they don't take the lead, they are going to abandon the enterprise. Okay, so if you do want to have anything to do with this one, you will have to let them to take the lead. Now I do believe that we're talking here more of a business than relationship, but whichever the case, Queen of Wands has a very astute sense where the wind is blowing from. If that's just about business here, business partnership, collaboration, and so on and so forth, that person is going to have an answers to any issue that is and that may arise further into the future, thanks to their astute business sense and sheer will to prevail. Other than that, they are a very attractive, very handsome people. They do enjoy to drink from life, so they do enjoy party, they do enjoy entertaining themselves, so to speak, and they don't take anything but being the center of the universe. So if you do want to have something with them in terms of romance, you will have to admire them big time, and you need to make it obvious. Your admiration needs to become obvious. But unfortunately, they will stand proud, all right, and they will not divulge everything they have in their mind in front of you. So obviously there will be some kind of a displacement when it comes to a intimacy in between you and this person. Regardless, the devil take place after that, and it is catalyzed here with the Hangman, and the collaboration in between you and the Queen of Wands simply, how can I say, marks the time where things are going to be set into stir again, and that will mark the time where your hungers, whatever hungers you have, you may be hungry for money, you may be hungry for love, hungry for sex, for example, hungry for attention, whatever hungers you do have, all of these hungers are now going to become or start being satiated as you do start performing or being in a collaboration with the Queen of Wands. You may be hungry for accomplishments as well. That whatever hungers you do have, they're going to start being satiated. And here your perspective upon the world is going to pretty much change. That it doesn't matter what type of a person you are collaborating with, for as long as the person is up for the job or up for the task. And if you do like, because I know that there are such type of people, okay, and I don't want to sound insulting, but say that is about relationship, and there are people who just want to be told what to do. You know, there are people who want to be told and to be exerted control on. And if you are such a person that you do like order, that you do like always to know what follows after from your partner and so on and so forth, that would be amazing one, all right? That would be amazing relationship. But if you do want to take the lead, that is not going to be an amazing one. Regardless of it, for at least for the duration of the week, it seems that the collaboration in between you and the Queen of Wands is going to satiate your hunger. And I'm saying that because if you're hungry for love and you want to take the lead, at the start of this week, it is just the passion in between you two is going to be so big that this issue is not going to be present. But after the week, that issue will become more and more not just only plausible, but eye gouging, all right? And to a point where most likely you both will realize that it's not going to work out. So if you do enter in a relationship throughout this week, just take it with a grain of salt. And then we do have Temperance, which is going to be catalyzed with the Hermit. Okay, so we do have these two cards, active neutrals, and this is a pretty carefree elemental dignity. From one side, it does point that regardless, you know, what kind of an interaction you do have with the Queen of Wands here, individual, which again could be a man, it could be a woman, regardless of how suitable that's or how compatible that interaction is in regards to your understanding of life, you can always make it fit, or rather, like, you can always find place for it. Okay, so at that point, it seems that you are gonna find the appropriate action and reaction toward this this interaction, even though it may not fully fit with your understanding of cooperation and collaboration as well. And the other thing that these two cards, again, the Temperance and the Hermit, it speaks that it's not going, it isn't a big deal, all right? What I mean is that if it's not going to happen whatever your hunger is with the Queen of Wands is going to happen with someone else. So that is a, how can I say, and I can't find the right words in English. That is like something like this. If things work out in between us, that's great. But if it doesn't, that's even better, right? So that is the standpoint. And this is going to cool you up in the sense of that you will have no sense of emergency, no distress, no fear of being left alone. And as a consequential how can I say, results of it, there will be a huge respect in between you and the Queen of Wands, because at that point you may not truly be agreed with each other, but that will this lack of fear of that you are to be left alone will also make you being respectful of one another, and that will provoke solidarity and compassion in between you two. Unfortunately, the respect still is not going to be not the respect, but the equilibrium, I'm sorry, is not going to be there. It's just one is going to be proud and wants always to lead, while the other has to follow. And at the end here, we do have the Seven of Wands, which is going to be catalyzed with the Seven of Swords, and is going to be catalyzed with the Seven of Wands. People say I'm not psychic, but I just predicted the catalyst joke. So these two here, oh, that's a very tough one. So we do have a active friends in that position. That is towards the end of the week. And what these cards speak about, it is your domain and the indomitable status you're going to have at your domain. So it's like a boundary that will happen in between you and the Queen of Wands. Something like we do have a cumulative life. We do have, say, a common goal, but this is just as far as we go, all right? My life is my life, your life is your life. And if we can live a mutual life while simultaneously we're having our own lives, that's great. If we can't, again, that's even better. So the end of the week is going to be the make or break moment here. Is that project going to work out in between you and the Queen of Wands? And not just because the project is very difficult, but can you get along with each other? That is the whole game here in this week, Libra, for you. And also it's going to be, is your self-righteousness allow it to do so? Because the self-righteousness, the level of the self-righteousness is different for different people, and as well for different Libra. Some of you may let certain things slide, others may not let these things slide, you know. So it's going to be a moment of make or break. But regardless what it is, it seems that you are going to show firm spine, strong backbone, and you will eventually end up in a place where you do get what you deserve based on your own self-righteousness, either with the Queen of Wands individual or with someone else. So with that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading for August 30th up until September 5th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we may see each other next time. Until then, bye.